Welcome back. Starting from the year 2021, we can use a feature called numeric separators to format numbers in a way that is easier for us or for other developers to read and to understand. So, for example, let's say that if we represent a really large number, for example, the diameter of our solar system like that, let's let's see an example const diameter that is equal. For suppose I am giving that here 28745300000 and like this. So just look at this number here. It is really difficult to read and to understand it. So this mean that like 28 billion or just 2 billion like that, or really what is this number mean? It's really hard to read like this. There is just too many zeros. And now to help in this, we write a number this large. When we write a number this large under normal English, we usually use a thousand separator like the comma. So we would write like this number. Let's give here like this 287453000 and then 00. So and then it becomes really easy to immediately see that this means that 287453 and so on. So we can do the same thing in JavaScript as well using the new numeric separators. So numeric separators are simply underscores that we can place anywhere that we want in our numbers. So and which will make it really easy to understand and to parse numbers this large. Like that here, place underscore. So like this. And using the underscore here as a thousand separator, then makes it really understandable that is this number here. And this means the 287 billion. And so now let's log this into console. Now let's see the result. Here is our result. It simply ignored the all these underscores. And these numeric separators, it simply sees the number itself. And so what this means is that we can actually place the underscores, the numeric separators anywhere that we want. So let's do another example that let's write here const price equal 345 underscore 99 like that. And then log this to console price. Now let's see the result. See here the price is this 34,599, but here we see that here these underscores are ignored from this. Now let's try another one. Const transfer fee. So for suppose I am giving here 15 underscore 00. This means that it looks like $15 for example and 0 cents. Now let's try the same for different one. Copy, paste. This is the one. And this is 2. So if we give the underscore here, so while in fact it is the exact same number, both of these are 1500. But just the underscore alone changes this. It will give the different meaning. So we can use that to our advantage whenever we write numbers in our JavaScript code. So let's see the another variable. Let's see the another variable that is const. I'm giving pi that is equal. And this one is to show you some restrictions as to where we can place the underscore. So actually the value of pi is 3.14145 and we can place underscores between these places. Then let's log this to console pi. But here the underscore doesn't make a lot of sense. Let's see the result. See here we have 3.1415. This here underscore is not a problem. But when we place like this underscore this after the point, now see we have an invalid. And also before the point, let's see that this is also a not valid one. And also When we place this before the number starting, this is also unexpected. And if we place the underscore after the number, let's see, this is also a invalid one. So all these like giving are illegal ones, so we can't do like that. And also one thing that underscore and again giving two underscores, we can also do like the we cannot do like this also. With this also we have an error. So don't do like that. And one final step that we need to know is when we try to convert the strings that contain underscores to a number, that will not work as expected. So let's try to use a number of function console.log number. We also learned about this converting a number. But suppose I am giving here 23,0,0,0,0. So now this is a string. We need to convert this to number. We placed number. Let's see that. And now we get the number. Now if I am placing a underscore, that means that I am using here a numeric separator. Let's to see here. It will not work. Now it is displayed as not a number. What that means is that you should really only use these numeric separator when you are writing down numbers like this. So not really in the code if we need to store a number in a string. So for example, in an API or if you get a number as a string from an API, you should not use underscores in there because then JavaScript will not be able to parse the number correctly out of the string. So it is not going to work as expected and you will get it is not a number. And that might then introduce bugs into your application. And the same is true with the parseInt function. Let's do that one. Copy and then paste. Let's give here, replace this number with parseInt. Reload. See here we did not get not a number, but we get only 230. That is here only the parts of here in front of the underscore. After underscore, everything will be ignored. So this is all about the numeric separator. See you in the next lecture. Thank you.